So the question for today is, how are you creating daily life with God during the dramatic changes we're experiencing? Now, I got to tell you that we at the Upper Room are blessed to have a staff full of spiritual rock stars. People like Steve Bryant, Carol Lawson Oliver, Beth Richardson, Johnny Sears, Claire McGeever-Burgett, Stefan Brooks, Sharon Conley, not to mention all of our Upper Room authors. These folks can teach a prayer practice or a spiritual discipline at the drop of a hat. I'm not one of those, but I benefit from what they have taught me, and in this strange time that we're experiencing, I find comfort and grounding in several ways. First, I am a visual person. I like to spend time meditating on some favorite pictures that I have. For example, this one, depicting Jesus healing the paralytic. Or the one that you see over my shoulder, the woman standing beneath the shower that is coming off the rooftop of the house. Each one speaks to me in new ways when I spend just a few minutes focusing on them. The Upper Room also has a daily resource for visual prayer called Sight Psalms, which presents a new image and a brief caption every day. I'm a story person. I find myself in these days remembering stories that I've heard or stories from my own experience that remind me of God's presence, love, and grace. If you happen to catch me doing one of the Upper Room's Facebook Live prayer times each day at 11, you might hear one or two of these stories. You have memories too. You have stories too. Many of you share them in the pages of the Upper Room Daily Devotional Guide. I'd encourage you in these days to remember times when you have felt the closest to God, when God has felt the closest to you. They will give you comfort. And I'm a person of music. In these days, I find myself singing to myself or listening to some favorite songs and hymns, like Healer of Our Every Ill and Gather Us In by Marty Haugen, You Are Mine by David Haas, Morning Cry by John Ylvisaker. The music of the Taizé community is easy to memorize and to bring to mind wherever you are, singing quietly or even silently to yourself. But I also want to say this. Some days it's difficult for me. Some days it's a struggle for me to have daily practice or feel like I am in God's presence. And I think God understands that. And God is okay with that. Peace be with you.